safari, and that is follow these animals. Brent is going to be on top form because they're his favorite animal. And you're going to get an idea of just how excited he is right now.
Copy, thanks. So really exciting, guys. Taxon just found some wild dogs. We're on our way there as fast as possible. We should be about 3 minutes out now. Little bit of drizzle, so excuse him if he has to wipe the lens a little bit. So a tiny bit of rain, nothing that's going to stop us though. And as most of you know out there, my favorite animal. What a welcome back to Juma.
Yeah, those sort of clearing. Just running around on the south end of the clearing.
Copy, thanks, Tax. 30 seconds on. Hold on. Hopefully we get to see them hunting. The most amazing cooperative hunting strategies. And the most incredible social strategies, but we'll discuss that a little bit more when we're not racing.
Yeah, you can come around the short path and you take those to the front. Yes, sorry, so I can get a short path and then turn to wait till I exit towards the gate. And the first one that will take you to the town, but it's always not take that one.
Okay, getting right to the area where the dogs are now. I'm just trying to see if I can see Taxon quickly. Here we go, VM spotted them. Oh, the drizzle. Oh, he's looked at the rain that's coming towards us. So there's quite a bit of rain, quite heavy rain, but hopefully it stays away so we can follow these wild dogs.
Yeah,
Can't see Tax at the moment. This is where they're supposed to be. Let's see his tracks going this way though.
Yeah, sure.
Tax, I'm on that open area next to the Dead Scotia. Whereabouts are you?
Just, Booger, let you right.
Alright, I've got your visual. Okay, guys. We're here now. Oh, they're in some difficult country. There's quite a lot of drainage lines around here. There we go. There it is. There are the dogs. It looks like the puppies. Oh, it looks like they've already killed the baby impala this morning. They've got a baby impala's leg in its mouth. So incredibly efficient hunters. So I'm not sure where they came from this morning, but it looks like they already have killed. But I'm not sure which pack this is. This is probably the Investec breakaways. You can see there's quite a few of them. And look there, that one's got an ear. One's got a leg, and the one at the back's got it. Looks like an ear of the baby impala. No, it's a knee, not an ear. Happy puppies. So a baby impala for a pack this size will be completely gone in under 5 minutes. Oh, listen, you can hear the little squeaky squeaks. I love the different sounds they make. Incredibly beautiful coats. Oh, thanks to Get Gecko. He said, amazing on my first day back. Well, we need a big thank you to Taxon who found them and sent us speeding in this direction. Those wonderful colours colours on their coats led to their original name, which was the painted wolf. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they come towards us. Not sure where the adults are at the moment. Oh, what's he got there? It's the knee, I think. Yep. Oh, it's the bottom half of the foot, the ankle, and the hoof. Dogs don't really have those incredible sort of crushing capabilities of some of the other predators. So there's often quite a bit left. And that often draws hyenas in. But probably not much left on a small carcass like a baby impala. The bones are still soft. They're able to eat a lot of them, except for those sort of stronger bones around the ankle, as you can see. And a little bit of dominance behavior going on there. Here come the adults. So wild dogs are incredibly effective hunters. In certain areas they have success rates of over 80%. So 8 out of 10 times that they chase something, here comes another adult. They catch it. This looks like they've heard something. The adults seem to be on the move. And there are lots of impala and puppies running all over the place. They're coming right up in front of the vehicle now. And there's a little bit of grooming off to the right there. Adult playing with one of the puppies. Another puppy about to leap into the fray. And you see there, that's begging. Now, and you hear that noise? And you see how it sort of licks and bites the lower lip of the adult. And it's still hungry. It wants the adult to regurgitate food for it. So just to warn you, with wild dogs, being such effective hunters and not having those big crushing capabilities of some of the other animals, sometimes the kills can be quite gruesome. And Barbara's just letting me say I should warn the younger viewers. All incoming, high-speed incoming dog. Here we go, more begging. Look at them, here they come. Begging the adults. We're still hungry, we're still hungry. Incredibly social animals. So a small impala, if this is the Investec breakaways, there should be, I think, 11 pups and 3 adults. So one baby impala is not going to feed all of them. Let's just move forward a little bit. Oh, we've still got someone off to our right. So as I was saying, really successful hunters, about 80% success rate. Let's abandon what was left of the foot, and looks like they're going to be on the move shortly, which is one of the biggest challenges about following wild dogs, is actually staying with them. Just trying to see which way they're going to go, running around all around us here. Ranger would like to know, do we know if the puppies or the adults got the kill? I'm not sure. I think we all arrived post-mortem. So I think the dogs had already made the kill, but it's more than likely the adults. Although the pups are moving with the adults, they generally only are going to start actively hunting and taking part in the hunt after 6 months. So we're here with the last of the pups. The adults have taken off in a sort of southerly direction, and this is quite a difficult block, but I am going to try to stay with them. You can see lots of little drainage lines that I'm trying to move my way around. The dogs are down there. You got sight of them yet, Jim? Yeah, spotted. So they actually are on their way, possibly towards quarantine, and there's always impala there. I'm going to try to keep up with them. So I do apologize if it's a bit bumpy and a bit loud, but they are always on the move, and that's what makes them such exciting animals to follow. The lead dog have the adults here, and then Aubrey and Taxon are also in the sighting. I know there's another vehicle standing by. I think what happens, I think Aubrey's behind me here to help me try to follow them through the bush, and Taxon's going to go wait for them on quarantine, because that's what it looks like. They're going. Just need to be on the radio quickly.
Thank you, I'm not waiting, thank you. Okay, I'm just sitting the sighting with Aubrey. Okay, I'm not waiting for
Make your way towards Western Edge Quarantine. That's where they're heading at the moment. Okay. They're gonna go into this drainage right now, so I'm gonna hopefully find a spot where I can cross with them. So you guys might notice I drive over some trees. Don't worry, I'm straddling them, and we never drive over any trees. Does it look like we can cross through there? That are slow growing. So we try to drive, when we drive over a tree, it's normally over the center, so they pop up behind us. And they're very flexible. Remember, most of these trees are fed on by elephants regularly. So that's us driving over them is actually a very, they crossed already. Yes, they have. Okay, guys, hold on. We're going to try to find a way through this drainage system. Hopefully we'll still be with them when they pop out into quarantine, because there's always a good chance of impala. So we've got dogs on either side of us now, but the majority of the dogs are over here, and they're going to head out onto quarantine. Look at that. It's one of the adults. Looks like the adult female, possibly the mother. Oh, she's gone in through. Oh, big hole. Hold on, William. But we've got quite a lot of the dogs still running around us. So we're in the right spot. And as you can see, it's really difficult to keep up with them. They're constantly on the move. And especially on a nice cool morning like this. So you've got pups here. I've got a few adults in front of me. The adults are the ones who are going to stick with during the hunt, because those are the ones that are most likely to make the kill. So there's one of the adult male dogs. There's two adult males and a single adult female. The adult female's off to the right. So, okay, they're there, but I'm going to go ahead of them now. So almost on quarantine clearings. Hello, puppies. Cat in Tampa. Morning, Cat. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. I'm just going to try and get through this thicket. Cat would like to do wild dogs, kill anything else. It always looks like it's impala. Well, impala is their favorite species, but they will kill steenbok, duiker. I've seen them kill kudu, and in rare occasions they even hunt buffalo. With really big packs, 30 or so. Okay, we are onto quarantine, guys. We're with the lead dogs. Anything can happen now. So I didn't see any impala on quarantine earlier. The rain is moving in, but it's still quite soft. Here we go. I'm just going. Stations are now mobile north across quarantine, almost directly towards Vuyatela camp. So here we go. We're with the lead adults. I'm going to stay parallel to them, but I'm going to try and get a little bit ahead so I can see if there's any impala to put us in the right position. seeing any impala yet, Vim? See any impala on quarantine yet, but they could very easily be. So we're stopping, looking, listening. So they've got a very different sort of hunting technique to a lot of animals. It's called coursing. Oh, look at them go! Puppy's in a great mood, nice drizzly cold morning, playing. Here's the ones we've got to stay with, the ones that are going off behind us. The adults, they're the ones who are going to be leading the hunt. Okay, we're just going to swing around. Tammy would like to know, how do I know what pack they are? Tammy, it's because I've been lucky enough to spend quite a lot of time with this pack. Sorry about the rain, guys. It is coming down a little bit harder. We will stay with them. It's going to seem harder because we're moving at speed with the dogs, but it is a light drizzle. And hopefully it doesn't get too much harder and we can stay with by far my favorite animal. Now. And see if we can spot any impala up ahead. They might head down towards the Juma waterhole. There's always something there. Guys, we're going to have to put some rain protection on stuff, so just bear with the noise for a second. So this is coming down relatively hard at the moment. We good, Vim? Okay. This is almost ideal hunting weather for them. So Siberia, the Zulu says she believes the pack has 11 pups. That's correct. Do we count 11? Have they lost any? So the last time I saw them, there were 11. I'll try count them now. So I'm still wrapping plastic over the camera to try and keep it protected in this wet weather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So all pups present and accounted for. These 3 adults are doing an incredible job. One of the other adult females in this pack I know was killed by a snake at the den in the Manuleti. A very good friend of mine. He runs the Endangered Wildlife Trust Wild Dog program out in this part of the world, and he let me know about that. Guys, go towards the Juma waterhole. So anyone watching the Juma waterhole, let me know if there are any animals there. They're not heading in that direction. They've changed direction again a little bit. We will try to stay with them. They're going to take me back through the same drainage line we just crossed.
Yeah, here
we go. Sorry. So we're still waterproofing, but while we're doing that, we're just trying to keep up with them. Okay, so they were heading towards the pan. They've now changed direction. They're heading sort of slightly more south, but they are definitely on the hunt still. Rain's coming down now. But we will, as I said, try to stay with them as long as possible, as long as the weather allows us. Marcia in Oklahoma would like to know, well, 3 adults, is it an alpha pair and a single male or female? Marcia, it's an alpha pair and a single male. From my looking at the dogs, there's one to the right of us. At the back, that's the alpha female, and then the one far right is the alpha male, and the one directly in front of us is the helper male. Why are you guys going through here again? We've just come through this drainage. So they had a nice look on the top part of quarantine clearings. They didn't see any possible prey species, so that's why they've changed direction again. See where they go from here, because if they go down, it's going to be very difficult to follow. But I'm going to stay with the adult dogs who are heading up. They're heading down a sort of seep line that runs parallel to the drainage system, and I'm hoping they stay on that. No, don't go down there. Dog, adult dog I saw. She's running right in the base of the drainage off to our right here. I'm going to stay above her. Oh, why? She's crossed the drainage. Just want to see if she comes back. She is heading back towards, but she's still on the other side of that drainage system. Yeah, there's another adult dog there. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. I think we might be able to cross here. We're going down. Okay. Let's have a look here. We're going to be able to get through here. Maybe not. Oh, there's dogs all around us. Okay, well, the puppies are, there's an adult male. But it looks like it's going to go straight where the female went. Are there any more behind us? Okay. Let's try to find a spot to get through now. We have all the Franklin being harassed by the pups. A bit more promising up ahead. Them keep an eye on the dogs for me. Oh, this is tough country here. I think it's time to put my 4x4 expertise to the test. Hopefully we don't get stuck. Running up ahead of us. It's one of those difficult ones when they're moving in and around in a drainage line. Which side are they going to stay on? So here we've got, it looks to be the alpha pair to me, and we're being attacked, stormed by puppies, running around all around us. Chasing Franklins. Oh, look at this now. So, yes. They're after something that I've just seen it. I don't know whether it was a duck or a steenbok, but hold on. We're going to try and get out of here. They are highly mobile. It looks like they just missed it. I just saw it take off. I think it might have even been a warthog that went down a hole. Well, they had the pair that took off after it, and they race chased. Yeah, it was a warthog. The warthog went back down the hole. So there's the warthog. There's a hole in that mound there. So they missed it. So the warthog was obviously just popping his head out to say good morning, and all of a sardine, he popped his head into a couple of wild dogs and decided discretion was the better part of valor, and went back down. So you guys, I'll still be on the radio again. Stations are mobile south on the northern edge of that drainage system that runs from the west of Quarantine towards Philemon's Dip. guys, just 1 second. There's 3 stations at the moment, Scotty. Okay, thanks. Okay, so we're still with them. Unfortunately, they seem to be coursing, and as I started explaining, but then we had to rush off after them. A wild dog hunting strategy is called coursing. So they basically jog like they're doing now, through the bush. They see something, they'll quite often flatten their ears, but they don't take those extreme measures of not being observed like lions and leopards. And they do this because they have incredible stamina, and they're able to do sort of 60 kilometers an hour for up to about 5 or 6 kilometers when they're chasing something. Normally it doesn't take that long, especially in broken country like this. They're incredibly mobile, can jig and jag and jump over things. I'm going to have to do a bit of jumping ahead. They're going down here and I can't follow in there, but we're right near the next road. The stations are my Dutch are about to come out at Philemon's Dip. Hold on. So the last view of the dog we had was just here. And then we're heading directly for this little spot. Just keep a lookout behind us here in case they pop out behind us. There we go, got them. Just saw a flash of a tail. And heading this way. There we go, we've got the whole pack coming through. Vim's just giving it a clean. Sorry guys, we are trying our best in this weather. So yeah, they're coming, keep coming. Should be popping out around here. So there's Scotty, who's standing by in the area in case we need help, because we know how quickly dogs can disappear. There we go. So we've got the alpha female off to the right here. She's changed direction slightly. Oh, Dyker running behind them. She's seen it, she's seen the Dyker. Hold on, she's changed direction again. The Dyker changed direction. So Dyker just jumped out of the bush. She's chasing that Dyker, and she was very close to that Dyker. Oh, it looks like the Dyker escaped. But it almost ran back into the rest of the pack. So we're just going to switch off and listen, see if we hear anything. But there's the alpha female who chased it. So obviously that Dyker has some very skilled evasion tactics, because it managed to get away from the most successful predator we have. Just going to see now that often when they chase something like that, it can determine a change of direction. So I'm just watching where they are. Looks like now they're heading back to exactly where we've just come from. Whoops. You okay, Vim? He's had worse. So the poor cameramen know when there's wild dogs around and I'm there, we will be at the forefront, trying to keep up with them. So missed that diker as it rushed off. It sort of jumped up right behind her and almost ran into the rest of the pack. But fortunately for the diker, and unfortunately for the wild dog, it managed to jinx away from them. So we're just going to watch and wait and let Aubrey go up ahead. Oh, puppy's incoming. Still playing, having a great old time.
Brent and that pack of wild dogs. We are in the general area. There's Brent actually just going past up ahead. But there are already 3 vehicles in the sighting. Quite nice of you to get an idea of the area we're in there and shots of Brent from here. And as long as we kind of keep our distance, we'll be able to assist those 3 vehicles with staying with the pack. If they lose them, as you've noticed, it's a lot of racing around, losing visual, gaining visual. So we're kind of just helping out by being here. And I'm just going to stand by to hear from Brent where they're heading, and then we can loop around and try and be of much assistance as possible. Mobile Paddy, and I've just got a visual of the wild dogs. They're moving parallel to us in our direction, down in this riverbed. So yes, I think those pups will start contributing to the hunting. They're not quite there yet, but I think in the next few months they're definitely going to start aiding and assisting in chasing down prey. But for now, they're just hoovering up a lot of the food that their parents have caught for them. It's incredible how these 3 adults are doing such an amazing job raising the 11 pups. And let's hope the luck continues, because to have 11 pups with 3 adults for this long after they've started running with the pack, after they've moved away from the safety of their den, is quite remarkable. In the past, I've seen huge decline in pack numbers. Once they've started running with the pack, leaving the den, there's a large mortality rate, sadly, of the young pups that are often killed by lion and leopard and hyena. Sure. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do a big loop around and try and get kind of ahead of them. I've just heard Aubrey saying that they're heading towards Twin Dams Road. But what we need to remember is that because there are 3 adults, they sometimes split up whilst hunting and go off after their own prey. Good news is Brent's back up and running and he's with the pack. See you later.
So we're back with the dogs. Sorry about that. A gremlin crept in. But they are jigging and jagging through these drainage systems. It makes it quite difficult to follow. I'm going to try to stay with them now. They're all around us here. So the thing is, even if we were staying on the road near them, you see how quickly they can go from sort of just jogging to full speed after potential prey species. So it definitely pays to stay with the pack as much as possible. And you can see they're completely unfussed about being followed. They're all happy, all around us, running around, going into some nasty thickets shortly. Oh, there's a path through there. Oh, have they seen something? Oh dear. Oh, are they playing or are they chasing something? It's quite difficult to tell through this thick stuff. Okay, I'm just concentrating now. So when you see certain type of movement from a dog, it means that they're off on the go, or they're playing. And with this many pups running around in this cool weather, sometimes it's a bit difficult. No, That's I've seen something running. Or they're chasing Franklin again, the puppies. Oh, this is amazing. This is why these are the best animals in the world to follow. Oh no, don't go that way. They go in here, there's no ways we're going to be able to follow them. Chasing Franklin, I think that's what the main thing is there. It's the puppies being full of the joys of youth. And off on the move again. No adults there. We are going to try our best. Sorry, I just need to try and move some stuff. Getting a bit wet, books and things. Liam and I have very wet bottoms at the moment. I think my koi is doing enough to keep it dry at the moment, so just put it in the bag. Still with them just ahead of us, so hold on. Whee! Now it's quite nice, a little bit of rain. We can do some rally sliding if need be. So they went into the thick stuff here where none of us can follow. Patricia's wondering whether the sound of the vehicle might not ruin the hunt. Hold on, Vera. Not at all, Patricia. As I said, wild dogs are coursing hunters. They use their eyes, not so much the ears. Their big ears are actually more in defense of predators when they're around dens. And just remember, the animals here are so used to vehicles that the impala and other animals don't really take. Oh dear. They're crossing straight north in front of Aubrey. Try to remember some of my shortcuts to stay with them. Okay, so they've crossed straight north. Just listen to the Game Drive channel.
Welcome back, everyone, and isn't this exciting, racing around in the rain after wild dogs? They've just crossed into a very, very tricky area through this riverbed we're about to drive through, but about 500 meters further up. Although I've just got an update from Aubrey saying that they're kind of headed back onto Twin Downs Road, which is to our left, west of this drainage. So we just need to hang around in this general area. Brent's lost signal, but hopefully that'll pop up soon. And I'm thinking of probably just waiting here. I'm just going to get a hold of Orbs quickly just to confirm his last update. Orbs, I'm just going to stand by in the Mulwati at Spaghetti Junction. And now we wait and hope the next update is a good one.
Some of them very close to the north. We still forgot one sort of print there.
Okay, says the majority of the pack have crossed this riverbed. They've just got visual of one where he is. So let's continue